Guyz and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Visual Guyz Comic Book Superhero Wednesday. Fuck my intro up. Superhero Wednesday, it's the day of the week where we get downright dirty and nerdy with my wet spaghetti hair. We do like comic book reviews and Funko Pop flexes and Lego. You know the gist. If you're back as a regular, that's awesome that we have regulars. I've always wanted to actually go to a pub and be like, hi Shayla, can I use you all? Welcome back to Superhero Wednesday, and yet again another comic book review is upon us. This one, right, I was due to film months ago. I've been such a fucking bellend, right? I have a list in my little diaries, shit down there. Well, it's more down there. I should tell a lie. I should tell a lie. And because I'm a spacker, and I don't understand myself, so I don't understand how anybody can understand me. But I have notes for, like, it's Pokemon Thursday, and I'll have loads of like video ideas and what idea blah blah I do. We've got a comic book, and I put it on Superhero Wednesday. Like, right, we're going to do a review on that because I really enjoyed this particular comic book. But instead of like, right, it's a comic book review on Spider-Man The Lost Hunt. Instead of writing, let's do a review on Spider-Man The Lost Hunt, for whatever reason I've put RSMTLH. Just, because it's review Spider-Man The Lost Hunt. And I looked at it for fucking weeks upon weeks upon weeks, and I couldn't understand what it was. And I was reorganising my comic book boxes. And I stumbled across it again because I haven't got the issue 2 of it yet, motherfucker. And I was going for it because this one didn't have a border when it came, and I put a border in. I was like, oh, I was supposed to review that, and I looked at my notes, and I was like, oh, that's because I do it quite a lot. I'm just a fucking idiot. So we're here now, like a big old bellend. Superhero Wednesday, comic book review, Spider-Man The Lost Hunt, spoiler-free review, because it's such a great fucking read. I'm going to try, like I always do, and like I always fail to do, try and make it as spoiler-free as I possibly can. But I won't, because I'm fucking dickhead. Before I can, let's let you appreciate the comic book a bit more, and we give you the backstory. So, these are the after effects of when Spider-Man went up against the Jackal and the whole clone shenanigans come in. Peter Parker leaves New York City because he believes he's the clone, and it's Ben Reilly left to take over, and he's parading as Spider-Man, the real Spider-Man, for a while. And it's all kind of to do with the aftermath of that and what's going on in Peter's life and his life as the Spider No More, and Mary Jane because she's pregnant and all that carry on. And I love it. I absolutely adore it. I'll get it open now. When comic books, that's why I really love the Batman. That's why I love the Batman. I love it when they take a look at the mind and the psyche and what's really going on behind the persona, and the, hey, shucksy doodles, I'm Spider-Man, here's a quick one-liner, and away we go. And they deal with the inner demons and the inner battles and everything else that goes on. And this plays on it very lovely. And it's another look at a different psyche, a different mindset, a different side of Peter Parker. Kind of without the spider, but to a certain degree, because obviously it's still a Spider-Man comic book. We need spider shenanigans. But, where's page 1? There's page 1, and let's review. What the fuck? It all kicks off. The story plays out, and it all kicks off. Dan, sort your shit. A returning figure. No shock, I guess. See, no spoilers, but we're spoiling. A returning figure, and this new mysterious, strange entity, an interaction with our Kraven the Hunter, and it sort of plays off from that. And that's kind of the only real time we'll see Kraven in this sort of form. And then we get straight to Portland, Oregon, where Spider-Man is running across the rooftops. He's like, have I still got it? Can I still do this? Blah, blah, blah. And he's failing. He's like, shit, I can't do it. I'm not Spider-Man. This hurts. I can't do that jump. I can't jump onto this ledge and grab it and whatnot. Straight away, after we get that nice little intro, we delve into the heartbreak and maybe not anger, but the gut-wrenching feelings that Peter Parker's having would not be in the Spider anymore. He goes back to bed. MJ's asleep, pregnant. She consoles him and whatnot, and then he tries to appreciate what he really has. The baby on the way, with MJ and all that kind of carry on, and how they're in love and whatnot. And it has this nice little beautiful undertone of Peter feeling incomplete without his spider part. It's as if the spider is well, it is obviously, but you know, he's got everything he always wanted, MJ and, you know, baby on the way and whatnot. But the spider part not being there, and him, you know, ultimately leaving New York City by his own will and whatnot, but it's still being leaving a massive void in his life. The part that I love the most is he starts to get haunted by it. You know, we get a cool, no, it's not there, it's not there. We get a cool shot of like this sort of shadow, sort of. Can you see them all? Venoms there, and Rhino, and Doc Ock, and a few of the other legendary Spider-Man villains. A nice little look at him in bed, sort of like, what's going on? You know, all these blasts from the past, well, blasts from the past, but all these things that made him who he is, and the things that he had to deal with and whatnot. It's not even fucking Venom. This whole time I thought it was Venom. It was Black Suit Spider-Man and the Sinister Six just going nuts on him. What a fucking idiot I am. But it's all of that shenanigans. Because in this particular shot, this particular page, he's talking about how he's because obviously he nearly fell off a roof before and hurt himself, but he's always dangled with danger and fought alongside, not alongside, but close to you know, walking the path of life and death and whatnot loads of times, you know, since being a spider and coming up against all these different villains and how close he's become to death and all that kind of stuff. And he's dealing with all of that, and he's making all these connections. Like, this isn't nothing new. Nice new look. I will show you that of this new hunter that's come to town. This new entity that's obviously is going to be stalking Peter and trying to break down this version of Peter and bring out the spider and bring the spider back and get the hunt ongoing again. We see Mary Jane dealing with her daily life stuff, you know, going to work whilst being pregnant, doing all the kind of carry on. Dark voice, this dark presence starts to come into Peter's life, and it's got 8 red eyes, obviously like a spider and whatnot, and it starts to make him again question everything and think everything and overlook everything and delve a little bit deeper and darker and go a little bit slightly more insane. Have a nice little sinister moment with our new hunter Gregor, who is on about burning the spider. I can maybe show you the panel. He gets a nice little thing of Peter Parker up in flames, because obviously he's not bothered about Peter, he wants the spider, because the spider was the person to lay to rest his ancestors and whatnot, these other hunters, you know, Craven and whatnot, and he wants to seek revenge and all that carry on. We get some more stuff with Peter and MJ and whatnot at work, and his eyes reappear again, and it causes him to go that little bit more insane, to the point where he eventually snaps and he starts acting like he's really fighting this big, massive, demonic looking, scary spider. I'm looking at the panels now without showing you too much, but he's not really, well, he is, but he isn't, and he trashes the entire apartment. MJ comes back, he's like, what have I done? And we get a nice little, I always say I'm not going to spoil it, but I'll show you the ending. We get a nice little look of some destruction, MJ consoling Peter and whatnot, and our big mystery new hunter back in the fray, and what it all means and how it's all going to go down, and the hunt will continue. And it was an awesome read. Craven the Hunter, well, any Craven related stuff, especially this guy's got like psychic powers. It's all a bit different. I've always enjoyed that aspect, you know, this hunt. I need to hunt the spider. Let's hunt the spider. I don't know how the film's going to play. I think the film's going to be a bit weird when it eventually drops, if it eventually drops. I absolutely adore that dynamic, and I enjoy anything to do with Craven-related shenanigans inside the spider world. But I love this comic, and I love this read because, like I said, it delves into the psyche of Spider-Man, and a new angle, and a new take of this Peter Parker juggling, you know, not really being Spider anymore, the whole family on the way, MJ kid and all that carry on. This ultimate presence in the back of his mind, his anxieties and his old life coming back to the past, and, you know, causing restless nights, you know, trouble at work, potential trouble with MJ and stuff. And it was a nice different read. You know, we have obviously had stories like this before. But it's a nice little takeaway. It's fun. My favourite time to get down with Spider-Man and Peter Parker is the fun, goofy, wacky side, obviously. But I do really like this sort of shit, and I absolutely love this read for that reason. It was a lot darker, it was a lot nittier, it was a lot grittier. I don't think there was many laughable or haha moments sort of in this read. It was definitely hard hitting, nitty and gritty, and I fucking loved it. Massive 10 out of 10. Visuals, that was another probably awful attempt at a comic book spoiler-free review, but I've done it, and I'm going to give this another proper read as well. If some of them pages I'll look through, whet my appetite a bit. I'm going to see if issue 2 is even out. It should be. It's been. I look at the clock as if the clock's a calendar. But visuals. That was my review for Spider-Man: The Lost Hunt. If by some miracle you did enjoy this review, could you please booski and let me know in the comments below anything you want to let me know about future comic book reviews and whatnot. It doesn't matter. You can tell me whatever the fuck you want. But visuals. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are the best. Always keep being you and keep on. Oh, web singing out.